Well, hello, happy Monday. Hi, hey, how are ya? Tis time for a weekly. After the weekly, what we might do, I might do a couple runs of Phas. I might do some no evidence. I think that might be the plan. Then after the no evidence, we might switch up to fever meme. I think that might be the plan. It looks fun. Now, when I say fun, I mean it looks infuriating. But it's got that Stanley Parable vibe that I can't resist, man. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to wait too long and then not actually get to play it. All right, let's fix the stuff in the things. Tiffany, thank you for the 8 months. Oh God, it's freezing on me. Galaxy, thank you for the 5 months. Swedish, thank you for the 6. Hello, friends. It might fix itself today. It might. There we go. Okay, and it fixed itself. The occasional having to reset the cam. So it's okay now. Anywho. Hi, friends. How we doing? Thank you for saying the name right. Listen, I try my best. There's no guarantee it's ever going to be correct, but we will do what we can. Neum, thank you for the biddy. Deadshot, thank you for the 26 months. You got the aloe ready? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but I imagine that means something. Yeah. Flame, how are you? Welcome in. What's up, Case? Jerk, hello. Wild West. How you feeling today? Better. I'm feeling better. Like the further we go, the better I feel. Yeah, this whole congestion stuff that's happening, it's slowly getting out of here. Yeah. I also try my best. See, Phoenix, we do what we can. Oh my God, it's all happening at once. Tariel, thank you for the 12 months. Flame, thank you for the biddies. Mike, thank you for the raid. Zero, hello. Oh my God. Super sick. Dude, everybody, literally everybody is sick. I also blame the cold weather. It doesn't help that I was outside hanging lights today. Probably a stupid thing to do. Galaxy, thank you for the subs, homie. Oh God, do I have this marker near me? I do. You got sick like 3 weeks ago. Hi, Mayor. Hi, friend. We played in a public lobby a couple days ago, and I wonder if you remember, dude. I don't remember what I not the classic. I don't remember what I ate this morning, but I don't remember when I put something down 2 minutes ago. Literally everybody is sick. Yeah. Killer Zone, thank you for the 4 months. Fix, thank you for the 7. Oh my goodness, is that a Dorito? Is Dorito in here? Hold on, I gotta write your name before I lose it. Kind of butchered it, but that's okay. All right. Kind of butchered it, but that's okay. I want to make sure I got that for the ornament for later. Okay, we're good. Cold weather. It's going to be sick. What the hell? What the hell are you talking about? It was freezing. It was freezing here earlier. My God. Logical Clown, thank you for the 31 months. Yeah, we're getting over said sickness. I mean, it's very minimal right now. It's like, again, just here. Concentrated. At no point have I really felt like I had a fever. I didn't feel like sick necessarily, just congested. And it's annoying, but I'd rather have that. I'd rather have that than a headache or a migraine or something any day of the week. I'd rather everything drain. Absolutely. The Sicko Club. Yeah, that's all of us, man. Welcome to the Sicko Club. Super Babs, thank you for the 1 year. Love watching the streams. Learned a lot from watching. Thanks for the vibes. Oh, appreciate you, friend. Wolf, do you already have an ornament? Wait, you don't have one, do you? No, you don't. I'm on it. Yeah, stuff and things showed up today. Sinuses are angry. Well, the one thing it's not allergies. I can tell you that right now. It's not allergies. All right, Wolf, ornament, done. Got you. I'm going to fall apart. Like, I'm going to miss it, but that's okay. We'll do our best. So, hold. We have 2 things that showed up today. Count them. Hold on. I am going to just go back to this song until I can have time to actually switch over to the other songs. There we go. Hey, Tibby, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're groovy. King! My goodness. Oh my God, it's falling apart. I say it's falling apart as in like I'm watching my chat window lag and I don't know why. Got my ornament up there? I do. Yeah, where are you? Where are you? You're right there. You're right there. Hold on. Hold on. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. I'm gonna have to back out all the way. You're right there. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah. Hi, Davini. I do. I does. Okay. So we had 2 things that showed up today in the mail. One came to my casa, and then the other one came to my PO box. I just recently opened up a fan mail like PO box sort of thing, and I got my first piece of mail in it, and he's here right now. That's why I said really it was not necessarily like sent as like fan mail, but we'll just say it was. Yeah, sure. But he showed up today. It's Bing Bong. It's Bing Bong. My kid saw it. My kid saw it and said, why does he have an arm coming out of his head? I said, don't you judge him. How dare you? They said, who's Bing Bong? He's Bing Bong. What do you mean? There he is. There he is. He's an addition. So he'll go up with all the other plushies. Yeah. So he'll go up with all the other plushies. Bing Bong is here. Jason, thank you for the subs, homie. Bing Bong misses his wife. That is true. That is what they say. Hi, Juju. But also,
Blizzard.
I don't know what's in here. I do not know what's in here. I got a notification that I had mail at the new PO box. So we're gonna see what the hell it is. If you guys are curious about it, it is there. Can one of the mods pin that for right now? Please. Please. Killer Zone, thank you for the subs. Somac, thank you for the 3 months. All right, I have a knife in here somewhere. Hopefully it's not adult things. Coming from Zero, I would assume no. But you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what this could be. I don't know. Can we send you? Listen, everything within reason, you are welcome to send me whatever. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's be a little safe about this. I'm not going to open towards myself. I'm not going to open it towards myself. Was drawing and dinnering. Ooh, what did you dinner? Oh, I moved my camera, by the way. I need to move it back. I moved it over there because I had an idea, but then I didn't actually go through with the idea to have like a cam back there. I don't know. I'll move it back so we have an overhead cam more. Okay. What in the crumbs? How taped is the sides? Okay, there we go. Fried rice, broccoli. Oh, that's good stuff. Some stir fry? Some stir fry? Okay. God, it scared me. Okay. My music just stopped? What the hell was that? Did you hear that? Why did it do that? All right, I haven't dropped frames. I was like, is my internet kicking? Waiting for the grand reveal. I know. Stuttering for a bit. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know where that came from. I can see the stutters. What is happening? Why is there stuttering? Yeah, I see it too. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Oh no. It better not, dude. They better relax their shit. I swear to God. I swear to God. All right, let me get rid of this. Maybe this will help too. It's a cursed item. Oh no, this is Zero's fault. This is Zero's fault. Yeah, like the multi-chat is even lagging. I don't know why it's so heavy right now. Hold on, let's see if that helps. Guilty. Way to go, Zero. All right. So I very purposely waited. I didn't want it to be lagging when we were looking, whatever this is. Okay. I don't know what he sent. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a custom freaking trophy. Look it. Look it. It's a little hard to see, but you see that right there? It says Zero Network Partner. If you guys don't know, if you're unaware, I am partnered with the Zero Network, who are the people that make the unofficial cheat sheet. Which, by the way, I did grab the domain phasmocheatsheet.com, so it's easy for you guys to get to it. But I'm just saying, how freaking cool is that? Where the hell am I going to put that? It could replace the APOC 3 trophy. F that APOC 3 trophy, right? Need to get a 3D printer. It'd be super fun. I agree. It'd be a lot of fun to try. Well, that is freaking awesome sauce, dude. Thank you so much. It is super nifty. I love it. I love it. It's going to live up here for right now. It's going to live up there with Bing Bong until we figure out where to put it. That's the mascot. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you, Zero. I appreciate it, man. Break. Thank you for the subs, homie. You're not up there, are you? 3D printers are addicting? Oh. Listen, I've thought about it, but I know that it would be really bad for me to do that. So that's why I haven't done it. I have decided not to get a 3D printer. I would literally be doing everything. Saw a reel of someone with 3D printing pen and they made Derpy from KPDH. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, it looks like everything's calmed down now, whatever the hell that was. I'm not sure what it was. Thank you, friends. My God. And thank you again, Zero. Thank you, friend. Yeah, if any of you guys listen, when it comes to things that are sendable, please understand it's really anything as long as it's within reason. Like, as long as it is something that I should be sent. Letters, boxes of things, preferably not liquids. Probably not, unless it's like packaged very well. Yeah. Do you accept baked goods too for the holidays? That's questionable. I don't know if I'd send baked goods in a box. You're gonna send me a little boo-boo? Get out of here. Tom will be pissed. You don't take his little boo-boos. 6 foot. Think of the 35 months. What about funky sodas? Listen, again, listen, I will open whatever it is on stream as long as it is, TOS. Maybe I'll make my wife open the packages first. Is mustard okay to send? You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. All right. Big old box of mustard pancakes. Listen, if you guys want to reach out to one of those awful candy companies and see if they can make like mustard pancake flavored candy, you're more than welcome to. All right, let's get Phasmo open, shall we? Hopefully everything runs properly. I don't know what is causing hiccups, but hopefully it goes away. A corn dog? What the hell? At that point, it's just mustard syrup. Are you sure the kids? Alex would eat it first. Yep, you're absolutely right. He would eat it first. Did the sub icons change? The ones next to your names? No, those have been the same. Those haven't changed at all. No. Hey, Marina, welcome in. How was the stream? Welcome. What was my favorite piece of equipment to use? That's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. It kind of goes back and forth a lot for me. Dots are really rad. I do love a good dot.
Welcome back.
All right, let's make sure that the game is running smoothly because look, it's like huge hiccups and I don't know why. What about Disney VHS tapes? Listen, you want to send me VHSs? I will not be upset at all. At all. Dude, I see it. It's happening. Why are you like this? What if I close this? Hold on, I'm a little curious. No, actually, no, I went out of the way to close Discord. Yeah, just in case. I was like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and shut that down. Flash hates the igniter. That's why you always forget. No, that's not why. Because I'm a dum-dum. That's why. Did you guys see the clip that I posted today? I was pretty proud of it. By the way, the person that was in that clip that I posted today was Mare. I can find it eventually. What is the song name? Do you remember? Of the one I just did or the one back then? Ghosty, thank you for the follow. Dix, oh, that's a fantastic name. Thank you for the 5 months. I saw the clip. You won't give me a Baki print. Looks over. You won't give me one. Yeah, Bill Hader. Yeah, that was the one. His little dancing clip, his dancing trend that he did. Yeah. All right, we gotta do things. Again, I'm fearful with the hiccups I was having. Let me open my task manager. The one you said's been stuck in your head. Oh, the one that I made a video of. Yeah, actually, when I open up task manager, it's making things lag. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna keep it closed. We're just gonna pretend like everything's fine. It's fine. The one that's been stuck in my head is the, it's called, is it Turn the Lights Off? I can tell you what it is in a second. I think it's Turn the Lights Off. Yeah, Turn the Lights Off. That's the one. Yep. Hey, Tampered, welcome in. Yeah. Turn the Lights Off by Kato. Yeah. Usually the lags right after. No, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why mine was doing that. If everything will just act okay if I leave that off. Are you talking about the Home Alone one? No, not the Home Alone one, although I do enjoy that one too. I'm talking about the Bill Hader one where, hold on, because it's in the playlist. Phasmo memes, go to the top. It should be the top one. Is it number one? Yeah. Makeba or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's if you can see it, it's this one. Oh no, go back down. It's that one. When he's dancing like that. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Hey, Bomber, what's up? Did the challenge earlier, two of my friends died to a shade. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was from an SNL skit. Yes, I just couldn't remember which skit it was from. Yeah. All right, let's do the things. Make sure that's good to go. Will the ghost keep the same hunting sound even if it's a mimic? Yes. Yeah, it's not going to change the hunting sound just because it's a mimic. It'll still be the same. T-shirts arrived today all the way in Scotland. Didn't take as long as I thought. Do you like? They're so comfortable. The shirts are so comfy. 10 out of 10 meme, the Bill Hader one. Oh man, I loved it. Like that one that one a little extra on because you saw I had like masked him behind the windows outside and everything. Yeah. Hey Jacob, what's up? Azu, Scorpion, Angelic, hello, hi. The laziest demon, yikes. Oh, Stefan. Oh, that's who it was. Are you sure that his character's name was Stefan for that one? Isn't Stefan the one where he does like, isn't that the one where he's wearing the long sleeve shirt and he like always puts his hands up to his face? Or was that the same character? What am I doing VR again? I don't know. You got me, dude. Same character? Ah, okay. I gotcha. Okay. You guys saw that there was a teaser that was placed out there by Phaz. They did a teaser video. So we know that it's coming soon. We know that Winter's Jest is on the way. I think my favorite TikTok of yours is the Spirit Box one with Adam Sandler. Oh, that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, that was not that long ago at all. Did my first point hope. Partner and I lucked out literally in the entry room. As you went in, can't even run that map again. I will never be so lucky a second time. Oh my God. Next week will be your guess. We'll see, man. It's hard to say. We don't know what's going to happen, right? Jimbo, thank you for the 7 months, dude. North Shore, thank you for the 25. Guys, something is happening today and I don't know what. If I start lagging, if there's hiccups, just let me know. And I will try to minimize whatever the hell is going on because I'm not sure what's happening. But I noticed it earlier when we had extra stuff open and it's being a little bit weird. Right now it's okay. Like right now it seems okay, but just saying. Let you know, boss. Appreciate you. Was having issues last night. Yeah, but I don't think it's just them though, because I'm also seeing it over here, which would not be related to them because I have no frame drops or anything. Yeah. That's okay. Madison, welcome in. How was your stream? How was the Minecrafts? All right. This week's challenge is glow in the dark. Some of our equipment has stopped working. Hopefully this will be enough for you to see at Edgefield for 5K. Here's the player settings. There's your ghost settings. There's your contract. If we come over here, we can see all of our equipment. No flashlight, no video camera, no firelight, no motion sensor, no sound recorder, no tripod. No flashlight's going to be a bummer, but we'll make it work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Any tips to win professional? How often do you win intermediate? Willis Kinetics has a release before the weekend. I imagine next week, Tuesday. Is that when you, when they've lately done it? Yeah, it's like, most times it's usually like a Monday or a Tuesday when they do it, right? So we'll see what happens. Correct. Yep. As long as you have the tier 1 headgear, you can still check for orbs if you're playing with friends. If you're soloing, you're out of luck and you can't check for orbs. Minecraft was great. Second time stream. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. At least you have smug this time around. What? At least I have what? Jackal, welcome in. Hello. Oh, hey. How are you?
Oh, hey, how are ya?
Doing good. You know, lots of
to change my model.
lots of people have seen you as that model now. I'm just saying. It's making its way around. Played public rooms. What are your thoughts about it? Honestly, they're fine, man. The public rooms have been perfectly fine for me. You're going to get the ones every now and then where they
should be joining soon, right?
You mean
there.
like right there? Where you get booted because they're waiting for a specific person or whatever, and that's fine.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hello. Not the slow hi.
It's a Doppler effect. I'm just trying to give you the full immersion.
Oh, it's immersive.
You're very welcome. Whatever, play Phaz IRL. What? Alrighty. Was this? Wait, where was this? Edgefield? Yeah.
Edgefield.
I was like, ow.
I don't remember. I've done it a few times. I still forget every single time. You should play other horror games.
I don't remember what it is.
I do play other horror games.
Just glow in the dark. It's all good.
Yeah, glow in the dark. So just glow sticks. That's basically it.
No power.
No power, no flashlights, glow sticks, and we're missing. What are we missing? Flashlights. We're missing video cameras, but that's fine because we have the headgear.
Yeah.
And no tripods, which garbage. Is it
How many
possible to
of
100% this game? Define 100% in Phasmophobia.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
It'll be good. It'll be fine. Easy peasy. Candles, yeah. No perfects. Well, song's not here. We don't have to worry about it. So, someone said no sound recorder, no perfect. It's like, well, song's not here. We don't have to worry about that. Like, finish all the achievements. Well, yeah. All right. I'll go glow stick. EMFer. I'm gonna put on my headgear too, just in case.
Yep, I have mine on.
And a photo camera. I'm ready. Ghosty, you won't show us UV immediately. You won't do it.
No, you won't.
Oh, I didn't check to see if we had a cursed object. Oh, well, we have cards. Great. Never mind. Pretend I didn't look. Just, I didn't see anything.
There's no cursed object.
You can't use it. Why not, Drifter? Oh. I thought it hunted you. Oh, it said random. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my, so spicy.
Come on, Ghosty.
Where,
Like
where,
right here-ish?
Where are we thinking?
It's in one of the rooms specifically.
yeah, which means it can literally be anywhere up here.
Yeah.
At least we know it's up here somewhere, though.
Haven't seen my breath.
Oh, well, thank you, Riley. Mole, thank you for the tier 1. Dude, I've got to figure out the lag stuff. I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately, it's like a PC restart thing, which I really don't want to do. Ghosty. Was it laggy for you guys too? Yeah, it's laggy for me. It was laggy for me too.
Where are you?
Hello? Laggy a bit. Yeah.
I still haven't seen my breath anywhere.
And I don't know why. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it on the talk though, so that way we can see what's going on.
I haven't heard anything either.
Yeah, I've literally heard nothing. Let me go over here. Do you have audio cue for the headgear? Because mine was bugged and it wouldn't. Oh, do I, like, does it make any sound whenever it's turning on or off? Yeah. All right. Dude, I don't, this is making me want to pull cards.
Yeah, I've walked around the whole house and I haven't seen my breath.
Wait, I heard a door.
It just touched the door up here and I got EMF 5. And we also have UV.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hi,
oh,
Ghost.
oh, I could have grabbed a phone.
Calm down.
Well, now it just wants to show us everything. Ooh, do you want to check for orbs?
Yeah, that's why I was going out here.
Oh, God.
I don't want to take a shower.
That's too damn bad. Ooh.
Okay. Looking.
Oh, spicy.
I see.
Doing a quick scan.
So far, nothing.
All right, going to the hallway. We assume no
Not
orbs.
seeing anything.
Okay. I'm gonna get a smudge. We get a smudge when in Rome, you know. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Okay. Oh, yikes! 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 I can't see shit. I can't see anything. Looks like Grandpa's tired of you too. Jeff the shoes? No, not yet. I'll do it now. Dude, I've been getting a lot of Phasmo stutters. A lot of Phasmo stutters. Ghosty? Why are you so hungry? Well, we can't say we can't look for a djinn or test for it, I mean.
Right. It didn't sound like a miling. I don't think we were like far enough away, but I could hear it the whole time.
Yeah.
Really well.
All right, I can see the front door from here.
All of the smudges are near the stairs.
Roger that. Oh, checking for run. They're hiding. Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do. You're guessing Obake? I might have to watch it. Like, I might have to get a glow stick and just watch it hunt. Love the run song. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Quite catchy. Give me that glow stick. Oh, regular Nanor. Oh, I left. Oh, give me this. Hi-ya. You won't leave an Obake print.
Do it, Ghosty.
Oh, God.
I believe in you.
It's crapping it. Bye. Oh my god. Followed all the way down here.
I almost thought that was an event.
Oh my god.
Or not an event.
Yeah. All right. Do we have a thermo up there? Oh, okay. I'll
I'm
shut
not
up.
sure.
I smudged it. What am I'm like reaching like I'm gonna go for lights.
So proud of you.
Well, listen, I bought us time.
Yeah. I meant that I was proud of you.
Oh, okay.
Should I not?
Do we have thermos up here? Oh, you do right
I
there.
just brought it in for you.
Nice. I think it burped. I'm gonna turn that sink off.
Yeah.
No poopies. You stop it. Does the glow stick count as an electronic? Well, no. How would the glow stick be an electronic device? It's three evidence. Do you want to be an bake a cake? Do you want me to stand outside and watch for Goryo stuff?
Yeah, I can.
Keeps turning the damn shower on. Because we don't have, wait. Yeah. Because we don't have video cameras, we can't check for Goryo dots. But she can. I have a feeling it's about to kill me.
I was just telling Phoenix, watch you die.
Hey, is there a smudge by the front door by chance?
Yes.
Roger that. What else do I have? I kind of think I might watch it hunt.
What?
It didn't change in all of that. I didn't get a good look. I tried. Here, does someone else want to come in and take a lookie? Oh. Here's the glow stick. Here's the glow stick. Okay. The ghost is so stinky. That's why he turns the showers on. I believe it. I still see stutters. Do you see that when I'm doing that sometimes? I still see it. Can one of you guys turn head cam on by chance? Okay. Oh, wait, no. Up where we can see the possible Goryo. It might hunt soon, though, so careful, SpongeBob. Been lagging for a little bit now. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, man. Trying to think what else I could possibly try to remedy. Oh, probably just OBS. Yeah, probably. But I can feel it. Like, I can feel it as I'm moving around and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there's a thermo up there now. Yeah, Phoenix put one in the room earlier.
Nice mod.
Roger that. I see it happening a lot. Damn, dude. I might have to restart stuff if it's going to keep that up.
What's the temps?
Jeez. Oh, wait, did it move?
No, I'm not sure.
It's colder in here than it was in there. If it was in that room, then it moved to the hallway.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my
Yeah.
breath in the hallway now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out here. If I can take a look one more time. I don't want to have to restart things, but like if I have to, I'd rather do it early than later. You know what I mean?
I have the camera on.
Let's see. Odd. It's watchable when it's up to you. Yeah, if it's, but like watching it back, if you like, you see those stutters like that, that's going to be really annoying. What I'm watching, I might have to restart my everything because I'm watching, like, my task manager is fluctuating so much. It's going down to like 30, then going up to like 70 or 80, and then shooting back down again. Yeah, it's lagging a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen it stutter a little bit.
Yeah, I keep seeing it happening. So I don't want to have to do a restart, but I'd rather do that than just be like, oh, we'll just close Phas and try that. It's like, I might as well just do a full restart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good time anyway because your ads are in like 10 minutes. So
Ads are starting soon. We didn't know what the ghost was. I'm probably just going to straight quit
Okay.
so I can pretend like this never happened.
okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Mayor, I'm going to end up quitting this and restarting everything.
Okay, sounds.
What process keeps jumping up? Well, I have the WMI provider host thing that's taken up a bunch. All right, so I'm going to do that now just so I can be fast.
Okay.
All right, friends. Back
Bye.
tune. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Sometimes you just got to do the old on off again. Yeah. So don't go anywhere. What I'm going to do, I am going to literally do a complete restart. I'm going to restart my PC. Yep. I don't want to deal with that all stream because I'll get annoyed beyond belief if that has to happen. So I will restart. We'll go right back to where we were.